Showtime will be true balls only.
Welcome everyone to Noche Enebia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred VanVleet.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, VanVleet in green. Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, they've got James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And it's going to be Houston off the tip. Now VanVleet. Thompson passes to Green. Brooks outside. For 3, VanVleet. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Vanderbilt. James outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on VanVleet. The drive by James. Shoots over VanVleet. 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And it's Houston's ball. Green finds Brooks. Here's Adams, covered by LeBron. Down low, here's Green. And Green slams it in.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint will be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Now here's Brooks. 9 points last game out. Stolen by Reeves. One-on-one here. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This time they met in Houston.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Adams against LeBron. Here's James. Takes it inside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
Brooks outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Takes the three. Traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with the screen for Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6.
Come on, Bando.
Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Green passes to Thompson. Over Vanderbilt. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Green. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
All right, fans, here come your Laker girls. Okay, Laker fans, you asked for it. Here they are. The Laker girl dance team. Enjoy.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Vanderbilt.
Bando.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
That one is off. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Now here's Brooks. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Thompson kicks to Adams. on the wing, Green. He's defended by Reeves. To the middle, here's Thompson.
Oh, nice bando.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Thompson's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And here is James looking to end the run. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No doubt James can be effective right off the catch if he's gotten himself properly set up.
Thompson outside. Into the lane. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amin Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
First free throw is good. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And he can't hit the second. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Now Van Vliet, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Van Vliet with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers trail by 5. James, the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Green. Can't connect from short range.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Barnes outside. James against Adams. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Green against Reeves. The screen from Thompson. Inside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Checked in for Brooks.
Substitution for the Rockets, number 17, Tari Eason.
Barnes finds Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Makes it off the glass. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
James against Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Oh my God.
On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Green. Reeves the pass to James. Rocket 6.
Wow.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, James has the strength and will to be a solid interior finisher at this level.
Nice.
Pass to Eason. Green deciding where to go with it. Thompson sets the pick for Green. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Vanderbilt. That three off the mark. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Grizzlies.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Bounce pass from Vanderbilt. Here's Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
And here's Green outside. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Barnes outside. Reeves with the screen on Eason. Barnes against Eason.
Yo, dunk it nice.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
Oh, no hesitation from Barnes. Knew he was going to get the whistle. Played right through it.
For Los Angeles, Harrison Barnes. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Champs checked in for Austin Reeves. And Paul subbed in for James. Smith checked in for the Rockets.
Come on, come on.
Barnes hits them both. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got first, DA.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He scored 21 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Champ, covered by Van Vliet. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Champ, and he dunks it down.
Yes, sir.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the Rockets with possession here. Pass to Eason. Ball against Van Vliet. Outside, Green. 14 feet away.
Yo.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
His first personal foul. Second team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Connect, he's checked in for Barnes. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Both free throws good from Green.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Champ, guarded by Green. Shots good by Champ. Champ's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Thompson outside. Smith finds Green from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 14 points for the game.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Hayes throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Smith sets the pick for Green. Offline with his three. The Lakers shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Pass to Champ. Here's Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Green. Outside, Holiday. Back to Green for the 3. Again, the miss by Green.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around.
Wow.
Good on the triple. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
By no means a volume three-point shooter. Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Outside, Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Pass to Eason. To halt the run.
Wow.
And the dunk by Eason.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
They set the pick. Paul passes to Hayes. Now Finney-Smith. Pass to connect. Takes a 3, and it's blocked. And he stays with it. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2, they come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You can see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
Paul with the 3. Eason grabs the board. Launches it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Jabari Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Now, here is Smith. Nothing on the board. Houston moving it around. Smith with a screen on James. Holiday, the pass to Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston. Finney-Smith kicks to James. From past the arc. James cooking from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Smith. Over Finney-Smith. Smith, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Connect with it. There's a screen. Off target from three-point range. Brooks outside. Pass to Smith. Good D by James. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So stolen by Brooks. Another miss by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Rockets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. You talk about reputations, RJ. You have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
First one falls for. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Here's Champ. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Good job, Bernie.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smith outside. James against Holiday. Smith with a screen on James. Holiday the pass to Landale. Releases. Another miss by Houston.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Outside, James. To the inside. And stolen by Easton. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Now here's James. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Champ, the pass to Vanderbilt.
Come on, Bernie.
They get the rebound.
Don't go.
They shoot again. No good on the layup.
What the heck?
Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Brooks. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
They set the screen. James, the pass to LeBron. Rockets with the rebound. Smith with it, now defended by Champ. Smith uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Champ, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, and he went with a two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And then for Houston, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jock Landale. Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Houston leading by 4. And here is Green. He had 40 points in the win against Phoenix.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. James in the post. He's on him.
And when the D is glued to him like this, it's usually going to be very difficult to convert.
Smith the pass to Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Steven Adams, 2 shots.
Throw good, Adams.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Houston. Holiday's checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Lakers trail by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Here's Champ, headed by Green. Shots good by Champ.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Houston leading by 5. Smith sets the pick for Green. A 3. Some solid defense here from Champ.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Vanderbilt the pass to Champ. Back to Vanderbilt. And yep, only drives up rolling around the rim. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Adams outside. Pass to Green. It's deflected.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
James has a 2-pointer. Green with the rebound. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here is Adams. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Adams. Green's got 18 points.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
LeBron kicks to Barnes. LeBron is screen on Howard. Bounce pass from Reed. James jackhammers it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Houston leading by 3. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Normally he drains that.
Pass to Champ. Now, here's Vanderbilt. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And he hits it to tie the game up.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Now Smith. Over Vanderbilt. Smith the pass to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
God.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Champ, and the layup falls. Champ's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Timeout called, the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Paul in for Champ. The Rockets also changing it up. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Jari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown. Van Vliet's got 6.
This is Van Vliet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
And Van Vliet not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
And here are the Rockets now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Count it.
But nothing seems to phase Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Lakers trail by 3. Ball outside. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Hayes tips it back in. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Thompson passes to Brooks. Pass to Green. Got a hand on it. Now here's Barnes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite. Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected 2nd overall in 2021.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green. Lakers trail by 3. Now Reeves. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
He has been a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Thompson against Paul. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. On the wing, Brooks. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Green. Reeves against Green. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Reeves.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Outside, Green. Screen by Adams. Reeves against Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 24 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
surveying the floor. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson the bounce pass. For 3, Van Vliet. That shot no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Paul. Seconds left here in the second. Reeves finds Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes with the screen for Paul. Shoots over Van Vliet. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Green puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. The Eastern Conference winner, Joel Embiid.
When Embiid is playing like this, he looks like the best player in the league at any position. The key now is sustaining this level of output the rest of the way.
And avoiding the injury bug. I hear it's going around. Ooh, my back.
Oh my God, it's an injury bug.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Rockets.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Lakers trail by 5. James is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's LeBron. Over Adams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Brooks against Barnes. Thompson passes to Green. To the paint. And Adams kicks to Van Vliet. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Yo,
Shot from free throw range. Got it in the Houston lead as we cut to just 3 points on the basket from James.
I like that shot from Bronny. For his age, he's got a great basketball IQ. I wonder where that came from.
Thompson outside. James against Van Vliet. The drive by Green. And yes, it's good. Green's got 26 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Over Thompson. Vanderbilt misses. Van Vliet looking around. Over LeBron. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
James absorbing hits on the drop.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Back to Brooks. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot. There's the triple. Reeves with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Vanderbilt kicks to James. Here's Reeves. Back to LeBron. Vanderbilt, a screen on Adams. Vanderbilt with it. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Love that aggression for Green, banging down low.
For Houston, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
At the line for the Rockets, Jalen Green, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Green. No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 4. Barnes with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Reeves gets the bucket.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team. At the line for the Rockets, Dylan Brooks, taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Champs checked in for Austin Reeves.
Okay, I'm here. Going to take a little time, right?
And both free throws good for Brooks. The Lakers trail. Here's Champ. He's got 12. Screen by James. Floats it up for James.
Yes, sir.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you're starting to see James put it all together right now. He's looking to score every time down the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Green. Down low, tipped away, and stolen by LeBron. To the inside. Here's Champ. Good in the assist to LeBron. Champ's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Yes,
Fantastic
sir.
ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
I thought the
And here's Brooks. They'll bring it up for Houston. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. To the middle. Here's Adams. Green left side. Just 4 to shoot. And Thompson kicks to Green. Another miss by Houston.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Vanderbilt the pass to LeBron. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Van Vliet attacking. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Green with the ball. Out guarded by Champ. Green dishes to Adams. Out to Brooks. Launches a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's James. 16 points for him. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts in the second half.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Lakers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. James with it. Now Green defending. LeBron kicks to Barnes. James a screen on Adams. And here's Barnes for 3. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in for Barnes. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Holiday against James. Brooks with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. James looking around. Here's Champ. Pass to Connect. Here's Champ. Brooks covering. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for James.
Oh,
a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Holiday. Finney-Smith defending. Thompson outside. Adams, the pass to Thompson. That shot is off. Nice D from Champ. Lakers trailed by 5. And here's James outside. It's good again. And the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And early in his career, that's a great sign for Bronny. Hitting threes, building confidence in that jumper.
Thompson outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now the Lakers on the break. And Hayes throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Thompson with it. 9 points in the game so far. Adams outside. Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Thompson. Adams has got his third basket of the night right there. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Floats it up for James. Up high to snap the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The Rockets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Holiday, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
James a screen on Brooks. Here's Champ. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now Eason pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Holiday. Beyond the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Floats one up, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
The first one falls. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. And so Thompson nails both of them. And here is Paul. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. To the paint. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Champ's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson inside. Finney-Smith defending. Comes up empty down low. Here's Connect. Tate covering. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Paul, and he drops in the way up off the glass. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Holiday against Paul. Now here is Here's Holiday. He's covered closely. And it's Smith missing. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Finney-Smith. Connects from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Rockets shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Ball against Holiday. Tate with the ball. Another miss by Houston. .34 seconds left to play here in the third.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Outside Holiday. A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Champ. There's the two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now here's Thompson. Finney-Smith defending. Holiday inside the line, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers on top, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Jabari Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. Now here is Smith. Tate the pass to Landale. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Here's James.
Bernie.
Holiday with the block. They get it back.
Nice, good pass.
Outside, James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Picked by Finney-Smith. From deep, Reeves. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Holiday. Pass to Smith. Fires from the wing. And he connects with the jumper. Smith's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Rockets. Here's James. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Tate. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside, Holiday. And he swishes it right through. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Rockets with the rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Holiday against James. Holiday left side. Tate the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. To take the lead. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's James. Here's Eason. Pass to Holiday. Here's Landale. Now here is Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Shooting for Houston, Jabari Smith, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Barnes in for Connect. Good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron sets the screen for Vanderbilt. To Reeves. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 1.
You got to respect the 3-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
Here's Shepard. James defending. Smith with a screen on Reeves. Here's Williams. Pass to Eason. Smith for 3. And James pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Inside. LeBron fights his way through.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Reeves against Williams. Pass to Landale. There's the pick. Here's Shepard. Banked in off the glass.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Now here's James. Tight defense on him.
Wow, what a speed.
The rebound by Shepard.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Williams. Shepard with the ball. Down low. Landale misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Houston. Eason. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams, he's checked in for Jock Landale. Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. Jalen Green's checked in for Williams. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And he sinks the second.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
VanVleet against James. Back to VanVleet. Count it. VanVleet's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
He may be undersized, but VanVleet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
James dishes to Barnes. Reeves outside. Back to Barnes. The three. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. James against Thompson. To the inside. Adams. Eason gets a wide open look. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Pass to Green. Thompson outside to take the lead. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now Eason, covered by Barnes. Eason against Barnes. VanVleet wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc. VanVleet's got 5 points in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Green. Pass to LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
James against VanVleet. Here's Eason. From deep, Green. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
LeBron against Adams. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
Nice pass by Reeves, reading the floor. one of his strengths.
Timeout called, Rockets.
Timeout charge to Houston. Heading to the court, Lakers
And the Lakers making a change here. Hall's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Brooks checked in, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Brooks setting the pick for Green. Over Reeves. And it's Green missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off at the execution.
And here is Vanderbilt. Barnes looking around. Barnes screen on Green. Reeves against Green. Goes back up. Green with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Thompson. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Let's see those dance moves. Keep it going.
Oh, hold on.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
To the paint. All up top, covered by Van Vliet. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Van Vliet passes to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Green. Back to Adams. And stolen by James. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And the Rockets with possession here. Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Van Vliet. There's the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his fourth assist in this one.
D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
attention fans. Now on the court is your ninth squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
So they are
Lakers trail by 3. Now LeBron. Pass to Barnes.
Come on, Jonathan.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
That is, guys.
Van Vliet against Paul. Shot clock at 5. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Thompson outside. Over Vanderbilt. Thompson misses. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Paul outside. Pass to LeBron. The kick out to Barnes. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Adams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Ball against Van Vliet. In the corner, it's James. And all around to win that time before dropping in. LeBron's got 18 points now here in the second half. Houston's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Shoots from 12. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Stolen by Thompson.
Like that, Bron.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. And he gets the bucket.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team. At the end of Los Angeles, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. Champs checked in for Los Angeles. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Paul. Paul against Van Vliet.
shooting.
Vanderbilt with the rebound. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the foul.
No good on the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Thompson. Green kicks to Adams. Back to Green. The tray.
No.
LeBron grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Timeout called for the Lakers. Please put your hands together for your Lakers. Let's make some noise.
You got the W, man.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Timeout called the Rockets. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
You have for here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
Van Vliet against Paul. Another miss by Houston. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Personal foul. The fourth team. At the line for the Lakers. LeBron James.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Houston. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 15.
Not good job.
At the line for 2, number 39.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Yes, sir.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chucking
Running
it.
at 29. And then, oh, you guys doing great. Biggest point of fight run in a game that's that close. I think so. It's just like speaking everyone else. Now out there going for the win starter. When you base on that. See?
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Let's go, let's go, That's your bro, that's 39. Sorry, Dalton. Van Dijk was back at the number 7 spot.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.